Hello, I am Ethan Mcintyre, and this is the top 5 things that I learned from my semester in IDS 1107. The number 5 thing that I learned about was the concept of self plagiarism. Now, I know about plagiarism. However, I did not know that self plagiarism was a form of plagiarism. It would have never really dawned on me that you can't reuse your own work. And now that I'm thinking about it, there's probably been an instance in the past where I have done that with not knowing. But it is now good that I know that because I don't want to risk I don't want to risk getting in trouble with this institution or a future institution because I want decided to reuse my own work. I really would like not to get kicked out of a college. That would be pretty bad. So, number 5, self plagiarism. Number 4, we have information literacy. Information literacy is super important because you need to be able to understand the material that you are reading from a source, and B, be able to tell if it's a good source or not. Because if you were to use that source and think it's good and it's not, and you put it into a paper and then you get laughed at because it's not good source. It's not a good source, not reliable, or it's just straight up wrong. That would be bad. So, number 4, information literacy. Number 3, the time management grid. I believe this was one of the first assignments we did this semester, or not the first. And it was really good because I was like at this point really stressed out with trying to balance work and school, and I didn't realize how much like extra time I had on my hands, and I think I was still trying to adjust to my new work schedule where over like in like back in high school and over the summer when I did take summer classes for a little bit, I would get home from work at like 11:30 and then just do nothing. But now it's like I'm getting home at like 2:30 most days, like in the afternoon, and I'm still not doing anything. It's like, oh, I have a lot of time. I should probably easily get something done. So just being able to write that down and just see that is like, oh, like I really am wasting my time. Number 2, we have the career center meeting. I don't really think I could put into words how helpful the career center meeting was. The lady that I met with was very, very helpful in mapping out pretty much everything for the rest of my AA and even into my major. I didn't realize how many, I didn't really know about the prereqs that I had to take, and it was really good to see that because now I know like exactly what I need to prepare for. And it was really good to be able to get that from that meeting, and I don't think I could honestly stress the importance of that enough. And the number one thing I learned about in IDS 1107 was about the student resources that we have at Seminole State. Most importantly for me, the tutoring center or the academic success center. I went there very recently for my most recent statistics exam, and they really were super helpful, helping me with one of the concepts that I just had absolutely no clue on, and they really helped my grade on that test. I got an 82 on that test, which is solid, which I will gladly take that, and the class average was like a 56. So it's like I did good on what was I guess a hard test, and I would have been probably that class average if it wasn't for the student resource center. So yeah, those are the top 5 things I learned from IDS 1107. Thank you, Professor Hoke, for a great semester.